The Silent War, India's Economic Pearl Harbor. What if there were a silent weapon capable of damaging a nation more than all its wars, terrorist attacks, and anti-national activities combined? While the hit series Farsi dramatized an artist printing fake currency out of desperation, the real-world implications of counterfeit money are far more terrifying than fiction. This is the story of how counterfeit currency fueled violence and brought India's economy to the brink, a reality recently brought to life in the 2026 blockbuster Dhurandhar, The Revenge. In the film, we see a dramatized version of what military experts termed an economic Pearl Harbor, illustrating how a massive classified operation was the only way to stop a total collapse. The anatomy of economic collapse. As depicted in the opening act of Dhurandhar, understanding how fake currency can destroy a country without firing a single bullet is essential. When counterfeit money floods a market, the overall circulation of money increases artificially, leading to a specific chain reaction: artificial demand. With more money in circulation, consumer purchasing power spikes. Supply shortages. Increased demand creates severe shortages in basic supplies. Hyperinflation. Prices for commodities skyrocket as the currency undergoes rapid devaluation. Economic paralysis. Imports become prohibitively expensive, and ordinary citizens can no longer afford basic necessities. The source and the security breach. For years, the primary peddler of fake Indian currency was Pakistan's intelligence agency, the ISI. The mystery of how they replicated Indian notes so perfectly remained hidden until a shocking historical detail came to light. In 1997, India took the unconventional step of outsourcing the printing of 1 lakh crore worth of notes to 3 foreign companies, including the British firm De La Rue. Dhurandhar highlights this as a massive national security breach. De La Rue had simultaneously formed a joint venture to establish the Pakistan Security Printing Corporation, PSPC. Essentially, India was importing critical currency components from a company partnered with its arch-rival, allowing the ISI to access exclusive color shift security threads, the very feature designed to prevent counterfeiting. The deep corruption. The consequences of this blunder were disastrous. By 2010, the CBI discovered that banks near the India-Nepal border were receiving fake notes directly from Reserve Bank of India, RBI vaults. Smuggling routes flourished through Nepal, Gorakhpur, Bihar, and Malda. The corruption ran so deep, a major plot point in the film's second act, that smugglers utilized diplomatic courier baggage to transport cash. These notes were so flawlessly executed that even Indian testing labs initially declared the ISI's fakes to be genuine legal tender. The path to self-reliance. The tide began to turn in 2014 under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. The government initiated a drive toward Atmanirbhar, self-reliance, in currency production to sever ties with compromised European suppliers. Domestic infrastructure. Printing presses in Mysore, Nashik, Dewas, and Salboni were operationalized under strict government control. Material sovereignty. The currency paper plant in Hoshangabad expanded its capacity by 12,000 metric tons. Ink independence. India began domestic production of specialized OVI intaglio ink, successfully cutting off the foreign supply chain shared with Pakistan. The counterstrike, November 8th, 2016. According to Major General G.D. Bakshi, Pakistan was actively printing 15 trillion rupees in fake currency intended to fund terror. In Dhurandhar, this is portrayed as Operation Greenleaf, where the Indian government dropped a bombshell on November 8, 2016. Effective at midnight, all current 500 and 1,000 rupee notes were stripped of their legal tender status. Overnight, the vast stockpiles of fake currency held by terrorists and corrupt officials, depicted in the film as a 60,000 crore rupee blow to the underworld, were rendered worthless. The surprise left the ISI with no time to react. They immediately lost an illicit operation generating a profit of 500 crore rupees, and the illicitly funded elements of the Pakistani economy began to tank. An ongoing battle. The war, however, continues to evolve. As security forces tighten their grip, anti-national elements shifted tactics. By 2022, arrests in Agra revealed that smugglers had begun sourcing paper and ink from Chinese companies. Today, criminals even weaponize fake e-commerce websites and mobile apps to circulate counterfeit notes directly to the public. While fake currency remains a global threat, India managed to dodge a catastrophic collapse through self-reliance and the decisive actions now immortalized on the silver screen. In this ongoing battle, the most vital weapon remains public awareness. So be vigilant and do subscribe and like this video.